Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Juan the Yarn Addict, and today I present a tutorial for the Vintage Vibes Square and Blanket. This project features a 2-round repeat only using 2 stitches, the granny stitch and twins in a stitch, which are 2 double crochets in the same stitch. To create the square, we only go to round 5 and then we add a round of stabilizing stitches, and for this example here we are using double crochet. 6 complete rounds here, the last one being a stabilizing round. So for the blanket, we just follow the 2-round repeat until we achieve the desired size we're looking for. For my project here, I am using Ice Yarn's Batik Chunky, and I'm just going to show you the yarn right here. Super nice. And I am following the recommended hook size for the yarn, which is a 7mm hook. And for this project, I am using a Prim 7mm hook. For today's tutorial, I will be using a medium 4-weight yarn. This is Caron 1 pound in taupe, and I will be using my 6mm US letter J hook. This is a Clover Amour. Super nice. So you don't have to work this project up with the yarns that I've shown you. You can use any weight of yarn you would like. Just be sure to follow the recommended hook size for the yarn of your choice. And so there is that. Be sure to remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this tutorial started. Okay, so to get started, what we need to do is create a slip knot on our hook. However you do this is absolutely fine. This is how I do it. Once you have your slip knot established, we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you have your 4 chains, we're going to take the tip of our crochet hook and insert it into the very first chain, draw a loop, and slip to close. From here, we're going to tighten our tension, take our tail and pinch it against the chain and gently pull apart, and you will see a circle there. We're going to work stitches out of that circle, but first, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. This chain 3 will count as the very first stitch of round number 1. And from here, we're going to insert 2 additional double crochets into our circle. Yarn over, go into the circle, draw a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And we're going to do that one more time. Yarn over, go in, draw a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. So this is the first side of round number 1. We are forming a square. So from here, we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. We're going to continue to hold onto that tail against our chain, and we're going to go into our circle here with 3 double crochets. Yarn over, go in, draw a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and I'm going to add 2 additional double crochets to this side for a total of 3 double crochets for the second side as well. From here, we're going to chain 2, and once again, go back into our circle. I'm going to continue to hold on to the tail here. I'm going to yarn over, go into our circle, draw a loop, and form our first double, and I'm going to do that 2 more times to finish the third side. And so this is what our work looks like so far. We have 3 completed sides and 2 corners. From here, we're going to chain 2, and once again, go back into our circle here with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 4 completed sides and 3 corners. From here, we're going to close off round number 1 using the half double crochet join method. So we're going to yarn over, go to the last chain before the first stitch. So I'm just going to bring this close. You have a chain 3 here, you have 2 double crochets. This is the head of the stitch of the double crochet. We're going to go to the chain here. So we're going to yarn over, go into that chain, draw the loop, yarn over, and go through all 3 loops. And that concludes round number 1. To move on to round number 2, what we need to do is chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. From here, we're going to turn our work over, and we're going to go into this space right here with a double crochet. From here, we are going to chain 2 and jump right to the next corner and insert 2 double crochets. From here, we are going to chain 2, swivel our work around, and go into our corner here with 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. From here, we are going to chain 2 and jump to the next corner here with 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 double crochets. And we're going to repeat this process all the way around. For good measure, I'm going to go to this corner and repeat once more. We're going to chain 2 and hop over to the next corner here and insert 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Let's swivel our work around and insert the last 2 doubles into that corner. 1 and 2. So this is what our work looks like so far. From here, I'm going to chain 2 once more, 1 and 2. I'm going to move the tail out of the way here. And I'm going to go to this last corner here with 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Perfect. So to close off round number 2, we are once again going to do the half double crochet join into the last chain before the stitch there. So we're going to yarn over, go to that last chain, draw a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3, just like that. And so that concludes round number 2. To move on to round number 3, we once again need to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. From here, we're going to turn the page to the other side once again. And in the corner here, we are going to insert 2 double crochets. Yarn over, go into your space, draw a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. We're going to do that one more time. So for round number 3, we're going to insert the granny stitch. It's 3 double crochets in the spaces between the corners. So that's going to be a yarn over, go in, draw up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And we're going to do that 2 more times. From here, we are going to go into our corner with 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. Yarn over, go in, draw up a loop, and perform our double. I'm going to do this 2 more times. From here, we are going to chain 2, swivel our work around, and go back into this corner with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Very, very nice. From here, once again, we're going to go into our chain space with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So there you have it. Continue repeating this process. From here, we're going to jump into this corner with 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, and then here, 3 double crochets, so on and so forth. Feel free to rewind and replay until you get that, but continue on with this, and I shall meet you at the end of round 3 right here in just a moment. Okay, so I made it to the end of round number 3, and this is what the work looks like on this side, and I'm going to flip it over and show you the back side here with the tail. I usually wait for that until the end. So let's flip this back over and close off round number 3. So to close off round number 3, what we need to do is yarn over, go into this last chain before the stitch, right there, draw a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3. We do that for every single round here. So to move on to round number 4, we're going to repeat round number 2. After all, this is a 2-round repeat. It's super, super easy and simple. So from here, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that does count, as I mentioned before, as a double crochet. From here, we're going to turn our work over, and we are going to insert 1 double crochet into this space right here, this corner space. From here, we're going to chain 2, hop over in between the granny stitches, and insert twins in a stitch, 2 double crochets right into that space, chain 2, come over to the next space and do the same thing, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and in the corners it's going to be 2 doubles, 1 and 2, chain 2, swivel or work around and go back into this corner here with 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Super easy. So from here we're going to chain 2, go into the space in between the granny stitches with twins in a stitch, 2 double crochets in the same space, chain 2, and do it once more. 1 and 2. We're going to chain 2 once more and go into the corner here with 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles, 1 and 2, chain 2, and back into this corner with 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So this is what our work looks like so far. Super nice. So continue on with this, and I shall meet you at the end of the round right here in just a moment. Okay, so we made it to the end of round number 4, and so this is what our work looks like so far. It's a wonderful 2-round repeat. We've repeated it twice here. And so to close off this round, what we need to do is utilize the half double crochet join. We're going to yarn over, go into the last chain before the stitch, draw up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and go through all 3, just like that. So to move on to the next round, we're going to repeat the granny stitch round. So once again, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. That will count as the first stitch of the next round. And so we're going to turn our work over and go back into this space here with 2 additional stitches, 2 double crochets. So let's go ahead and do that. And from here, we are going to insert the granny stitch into this chain space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to repeat this process in each of these spaces until I get to the corner. And in the corner, it's going to be 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. So just for good measure, continue with the granny stitch, and I will meet you at the first corner right here in just a moment. Okay, so I'm at the first corner here, and I'm going to insert 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to chain 2, swivel the work around, and go back into this corner with 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. So from here, I'm going to continue inserting the granny stitch into all of the chain spaces, and in the corner, as I've just shown you, it's going to be 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. So continue on with that, and I shall meet you at the end of round number 5 right here in just a moment. Okay, so I am back at the end of round number 5. I've inserted the granny stitch into all of my chain spaces, and in the corners I have 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. Super nice. So to close off, what we need to do is the same thing we've done previously. We're going to insert the half double crochet join to the last chain before the first stitch. So we're going to yarn over, go into the chain, draw a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and go through all 3, just like that. So that concludes round number 5. Now, if you are making the blanket, you're going to continue this 2-round repeat. So the next round for you would be twins in between the granny stitches here. So 2 double crochets in between, and then in the corners, as we've done previously, it's 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles. Again, a 2-round repeat, you'll continue doing that. If you're making the vibe square, we need a stabilizing round. So we are going to use double crochet here. So from here, if you're making the square, we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. The chain 3 will count as a double crochet, and from here we're going to turn our work over and go into our corner space here with a double crochet. From here we are going to give every single stitch an upstairs neighbor. We are going to go into each stitch with a double crochet. It's as easy as that. Every stitch will receive an upstairs neighbor of a double crochet. Just like this. So continue on with this, and I will meet you at the first corner in just a moment. Okay, so I am back. I am at the first corner of round number 6, the stabilizing round for the Vibe Square. And so in the corners here, we're going to insert 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So let's go ahead and do that. It's 1 and 2. We're going to chain 2, swivel our work around, and go right into that same space with 2 additional double crochets. 1 and 2. From here, we are going to continue inserting double crochets into every stitch of the round, giving every stitch an upstairs neighbor, and then in the corners, as I've done here, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So continue on with this, and I'll meet you at the end of round number 6 right here in just a moment. Okay, so I made it to the end of round number 6, and I have my stabilizing row of double crochets completed, and all I have to do here is close off the round. And once again, I have to insert my half double crochet join to the last chain before the first stitch. So I'm going to yarn over, go into that last chain, draw a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3 loops, just like that. And so to close off, what we need to do is chain 2, 1 and 2. And I'm going to grab my scissors. I have my trusty scissors here, and I'm going to cut a tail. From here, I'm going to pull the hook away from my work. I'm going to pinch and pull down. I'm going to pull those chains right into the work, and it creates a knot that just will not come out. It's perfect. So from here, I'm going to tighten up my center. I'm going to pull the tail right in between my 2 fingers here, and it closes it right up. So from here, I'm going to snip that tail, and I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to sew in the ends in just a moment. But that completes the Vintage Vibes square. And I do have another square here in white to just show you contrast. Super, super nice. So that is the Vintage Vibes square. Now I do have the blanket done in another yarn. Let me quickly show you that. I am using Ice Yarns Batik Chunky. This is the yarn. Super, super nice. Wonderful colors there. And so here is my blanket swatch. Super, super nice. It's giving me vintage vibes all day. So that is all I have for this tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And then, of course, share the video. I would definitely appreciate the support. So that is all I have for this tutorial for now. And until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.